Are you ready to use your feet to walk on someone's back and give them an incredible back opening stretch and massage? Because that is coming right up. My name is Shai Plonski. I'm the founder of the Still Light Center School of Thai Yoga Massage, and I hope that you're having an amazing day. I am so jacked to show you today's move. It's called the rowboat. It's a back opening massage. It's an incredible counter stretch to people who are tight, who shrink, who have lower back issues, who round in their shoulders. This is the medicine that helps to solve those issues. It's one of my absolute favorite ones to give, to teach, to receive, you name it. So we get to learn that one today. Just before we do that, I just want to ask you, please subscribe to this channel by clicking on the button right over here and on the bell right next to it so that you get notifications every Wednesday when I post a new video. Alright, so how do we do the rowboat? Well, let's check out this teaching video, but before you go off and try this, please keep watching because there's a couple of important safety considerations for you and for your partner that we need to talk about. Check this out. Here I am in my kneeling diamond, holding on. The key here is to set things up so I can get my feet on her back. So the first thing, let's put her arms to the side without letting go. And that's kind of my internal mantra. Just, I don't let go, I don't let go. Okay? So holding her shoulders, sit down. So however you can. We talk about wagging our tails. You actually have two tails. You can wag them both. You can put one hand down on the mat, however you like. Cross your legs, in this case, sitting down without letting go. My feet are now here in front of me. I can put them on her back. And then, once my feet are on her back, I slide my hands down and hold on to her wrist. So now that I'm holding her wrist this way, this is how I'm supporting her. You can see she can be like my marionette. Okay? So that's how you're going to support her and how to keep her propped up. Using your feet in this rowboat, it's a gentle back bend, and to ease into this one, you're just going to go in light. You're going to take a little step up and a little step up until your feet are together again, and then gently push in and release. So in each spot on the back that you want to press into, you just stay there for a few presses. Noticing, so the direction, first of all, that I'm pushing with my feet. I'm not just pushing straight, I'm going to push straight and up just a little bit, especially in the lower part of the back. It's going to keep you from sliding. It's going to keep her from sliding. Walking up a little more. Forward. How are we doing? Do you want to go any deeper? You try to keep your weight forward on your sits bones as you do this. You try to keep her forward, not leaning into you as you do this. And you can go all the way up till you're kind of in between the shoulder blades. Now let's look at her arms. You can see her arms are coming back a fair bit. When someone is open through their upper chest and shoulders, like Stephanie is, this is a great part of the stretch. You don't pull too much, but you can allow the arms to come back a little bit. When someone is tighter across their chest, you really have to keep the arms out in front a little more and really make every effort not to pull back. A little pullback is normal because you're pushing in, but just a little. That's the rowboat. So as I mentioned, the rowboat is this amazing back stretch. It's a back opening exercise. It helps open up the pecs, open up the lower back and the middle back and the lungs, helping people to take big deep breaths, helping people to get relief in their lower back from sitting all day, from whatever aches and strains that are just so common for so many of us. And in fact, you know, even if you don't feel physical pain in your body, you know, I promise you that once you get past a certain age, which is typically around 30, there's just gravity takes over. There is a pulling that goes on that just simply tightens us up. And this move really helps to open you up. It is the perfect counter stretch to that. But how do we do it safely? So you can see Stephanie, the person that I was giving it on, she has great mobility in her back. You know, basically, you're going to encounter 3 different kinds of backs when you try to give this move. First one is the kind of back like Stephanie, that when you press into her lower back, she opens up, that you can press it forward just like I'm by pressing back on my fingers, my hand is moving forward. So someone like that has great mobility in their spine, and therefore you could also see how I brought her arms way back, and her back went forward, and she has no restrictions of movement, and that is the deepest way to do that. Then you're going to have the opposite extreme, where you might have people whose back literally kind of rounds towards you, their lower back rounds towards you. The person whose back rounds like that, you know, there's no way that you can turn their back into this, and I don't want you to try to do that. That is such an important safety consideration, that you really meet your person where they are. And for the person whose back is rounded towards you, you absolutely can still do this. For people who have scoliosis in their spine and curvatures in their spine, generally speaking, I'm going to say that you can do this as well. It's incredible relief, but you need to ease in. You need to, the first time you press with your feet, do it really gently and then talk about it. Do it to a level that you think is much lighter than what you think their maximum is. And really that's a guiding principle no matter who you're doing it on, but you're going to take even extra special care when you know that someone's got issues in the area where you want to press. So take your time with really light pressure and dialogue and see how that's feeling, and then make adjustments from there. And then you have the in-between, and that's the person whose back is essentially straight or rigid, that when you press, it doesn't move either way. But, you know, again, it's the same thing, that a person whose back is really straight, you're not going to be able to bring them forward, so you have to meet them where they are too. But they're a little bit of a special case, and it has to do with what kind of pressure they like, what kind of experience they like. So I've had clients that, even though their back is straight like this, they still want you to press really deep, and it just feels so good to push their limits like that. And as long as you're really gradual as you do that, then I think it's perfectly safe and acceptable to do that in most cases. However, then you have people that as soon as they feel any kind of twinge, any kind of coming to their limit, they may tighten up and they may hesitate. So for that person, you got to treat it really, really gentle and really, really light. And then again, dialogue from there, and just generally keep it chill, keep it on the lighter side, and don't push them to their limits. And it's really that simple. And then as far as those arms go as well, you don't want to pull back at all so that they're not getting an extra stretch in their back. But if you just take your time and practice this, and actually probably the first people you should practice it on are the people like Stephanie that were in this video, so that you get comfortable with the moves, you get comfortable with your own position and what it feels like, and then you start to experiment on different people and different situations. But we all can use this kind of stretch. It's so, so important. So I just want to wish you, please do it safely, do it well, and then if you have any questions, post your comments, post them below, and also let me know, what would you like to learn? I'm more than happy to customize videos for you. Now, if you're new to this channel, last thing is that I've got over 120 videos here teaching you all kinds of techniques, the heart of the practice. I encourage you, check out the playlist, check this out, and see what you would like to learn. And also come visit us at stilllightcenter.com. That's my website, and my calendar is there too. You can see where I teach and where my team of teachers teaches, and just learn. Keep going with it. Until then, I'm wishing you incredible massages. We'll see you soon.